Just had a conversation with an older lady. Kind of at awe right now. So this video will basically tell you that marriage and the whole cycle of getting married is a burnt out fuse. And when you perform the whole ritual for the marriage, it's already over. And if you are thinking about getting married, all you have to do is think about all of the things that you wanted to get and that you already have now. And think about how excited you are about it. Like, are you still excited about the new car or the new laptop or the new clothes or whatever you had gotten? Like, none of that stuff that you've gotten new is worth a kick in the bucket. I just hit a realization on, I knew this before, but MK ultraing myself into understanding why I needed to. At first it was a little bit difficult. You know, it's a little bit difficult to not only accept, but then proceed to unreveal the layers of the onion. And one of the great layers of the onion, and the eye crying, the eye tearing onion, is that everything you do is literally a fart in the wind. Like, maritime admiralty, the law of water, okay? Jordan Maxwell. Alright? Everything that you do, first of all, you don't own anything. Alright? So, if you understand that you don't own anything, alright? You don't own anything on this land, especially on this land. Other lands, you don't own anything either, really, truly. But this land especially, you can't own anything. Because your birth certificate itself, it basically is the part of you. There's two sides of you. There's your birth certificate, and then there's you, the living you. And they consider you, the living you, not a body. You're not a body. Your certificate has more usage or value than you as a human body. You understand? Because you only have not only because you have a certain amount of energy, but that's the way they had it in order to separate your soul from your body. Not a separation, but to identify it on pieces of paper. You're really nothing, all right? Alright? You're nothing. And the fact that you're nothing should let you know that anything you produce is nothing. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to gain anything on your journey right here, because your time on earth here has been limited, bottled, and you are sectioned and snipped. I would like to say snipped. You've been snipped. All right? And you're not literally snipped. You still have the parts and the tools to get the job done. But your ability and the way going about doing these things are limited times 20, and you're only given borrowed time on top of borrowed time, making sure that your lineage really have nothing. You have less and less and less and less. Even if you have trillions of dollars, your kids would have to be extremely wise to know what to do with that dollars or currency in order to really keep things going. And it's sad, but it's not going to happen. So you wanted to get married and all of this stuff like that. I understand you wanted to get married because it's something to get. You know, we as men, we don't have a lot of things that, I mean, there's really no point for us men to keep on trying to achieve, because it gets torn down. But the one thing you shouldn't be trying to achieve is to get yourself locked into a situation where there is more than a potential, because of both parties who are human beings who get bored easily, okay? There's more of a potential for you to lose almost everything, on top of you not having nothing from the maritime admiralty in the beginning. Like, you don't own any land. And the second video I'm going to probably bring up the topic is, why would you get a whole bunch of money, right? All right. And then go buy a big old house. Like, I'm talking about a huge mansion house, and then turn around and have to sell it because only you live there or all your kids have moved out, you know? And that's what happened. Like, that's what happened, like, kind of like with this lady that I was just talking to. Like, she was like, oh yeah, my daughter, she just got married, and, you know, he planned everything. He cooked. He likes to cook. And I was just like, damn, you know, like, talk about digging your own grave. Like, dude, like, you know, when I think about when I do something, when I use the restroom, or when I eat, or whatever I do, you know, like, it's gone. You know, what I'm about to do in another 10 minutes is going to be here and gone. You know, but it didn't require me to spend like thousands of dollars to you know, or thousands of energy lives, or I call it energy coins. You know, you only have a certain amount, which is really not yours in the first place. You know, talk about a double negative. But I'm gonna get deeper into some topics that I need to go into. But just remember that it's futile to get married, because there's no need for you to get married. There's no need for you as a man in this day and age. And she doesn't want anything good for you.